After seeing this video, you'll need to modify your mind on Angel Gabriel since, until I learned more about him, I had the same misconceptions about him. In this video I shall be discussing the warrior part of Angel Gabriel that you may not have known. The scripture that changed my understanding about Angel Gabriel is Enoch chapter 10 verse 13, a pseudepigrapha text, which says, "And to Gabriel said the Lord, proceed against the bastards and the reprobates, and against the children of fornication, and destroy the children of fornication and the children of the watchers from amongst men, and cause them to go forth. Send them one against the other that they may destroy each other in battle, for length of days shall they not have." So, from this scripture, Angel Gabriel was sent by God to destroy. I never saw this one coming at all. That Angel Gabriel should destroy. He was to destroy the children of the watchers amongst men. Apart from destroying them, he was to set them to fight each other to destroy each other themselves. That is to fight, kill, and cause confusion amongst the fallen watchers and their children. If you read the chapter 10 of the book of 1 Enoch from verse 1, you see that the story started from the wicked acts of the Nephilims on the earth, which became unbearable. The Nephilim, who were the children of the fallen angels, who were also known as the Watchers or simply the Grigori, become giants on the earth. They were not your usually friendly-looking giants, but fearsome giants that were consuming all the living things on the earth. They caused much evil on the earth against the humans that were living on the earth in those days. These giants' insatiable hunger could not be satisfied, so they kept eating and eating, every minute they were eating. They were not just killing and eating animals, they started killing humans for food too. Their cruelty became so unbearable, and the humans cried unto God to deliver them from the evil that was perpetrated by these evil creatures. Guess you know the Nephilim were the children of the sinful union between the angels, which lust after human women to the extent that they left the heavens and came down to the earth to take some of these women and had sex with them. Well, it is obvious the sex was evil, and their union was not blessed by God. In fact, I believe that it was definitely cursed by God, because it was an unnatural union that was against the natural order of things God created on earth. Okay, let us not digress too much from the main thing I want to discuss in this video. That is, the warrior side of Angel Gabriel. Now, from the instance in Enoch chapter 10 verse 13, where God dished out instructions to Angel Gabriel. It is believed that Angel Gabriel came to the earth and executed the instructions of God, by fighting and killing many of the children of the Watchers, who were perpetrating the evil on the earth. He also must have set them to fight earth, and they utterly destroyed each other as instructed by God. Now, one of the scriptures that made it feel like Angel Michael was stronger than Angel Gabriel, and in fact, made it seem like Angel Gabriel does not like to fight at all, or not even a fighter like Michael, is Daniel 10 verses 12 to 14, which says, "Then he said to me, Fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that you set your heart to understand and humbled yourself before your God, your words have been heard, and I have come because of your words. The prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days, but Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me, for I was left there with the kings of Persia, and came to make you understand what is to happen to your people in the latter days. For the vision is for days yet to come." Most times people take the part, where he said that Angel Michael came to help him, to mean that he was incapable of fighting or overcoming the prince of Persia, who was actually the devil in charge of the Persian kingdom at that time. But it is because people tend to forget that in the same scripture, Gabriel said that he was withstood for 21 days. 21 days of defense is not small time for someone that is not strong or incapable of fight at all. 21.
Join AARP for $12 for your first year when you select automatic renewal, and your second membership is free.
21 days is not a short time for someone to fight and still remain fighting, unless such a person is an equal but opposite match for his opponent. And who do you suppose this opponent was? Even though the Bible did not specifically say who the Prince of Persia was at time, but it is widely believed that he was Satan himself, and Satan is believed to be the old Lucifer, who was the top angel in heaven before his fall. If you read about the war between Angel Michael and Angel Lucifer in the book of Revelation, you will understand that it was not an easy or a workover fight that Michael just flung his wings and boom. Lucifer was cast to the earth. No. It was a fierce battle that lasted for a long time, and Lucifer was probably defeated because he was outnumbered, and not just because Michael was stronger than him. So invariably, Angel Gabriel was fighting Lucifer, who was the strongest angel there was in heaven. Now, in most drawing and paintings around the world, Angel Gabriel is often depicted as a quite innocent-looking angel, or sometimes even as a woman. But, if you read about the only time the Bible described the features of Angel Gabriel, it said otherwise. Angel Gabriel is not innocent-looking at all. He is a fierce-looking angel, and just seeing him will make you frightened. Prophet Daniel described his experience about Angel Gabriel in Daniel 10 verses 5 to 6, like this. I lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a man clothed in linen, with a belt of fine gold from Uphaz around his waist. His body was like beryl, his face like the appearance of lightning, his eyes like flaming torches, his arms and legs like the gleam of burnished bronze, and the sound of his words like the sound of a multitude. So, someone that has eyes like flaming torches, with arms and legs like burnished bronze, and even speaks like a multitude, is not going to be innocent looking at all. He will definitely be someone that will be frightening to look. Even while Angel Gabriel was involved in the message delivery business for God, he does his work with agility and command. He was not just carrying messages like a bird flying with leaves in his beak. No, his mode of message delivery involves strength and power. He knows that at every time he goes to deliver message, he will be faced with opposition on his way, so he had to be physically fit and ready at all times, to withstand every foe on his way. For example, Angel Gabriel swiftly delivered a message to Daniel in Daniel 9 verses 20 to 2, which says, While I was speaking and praying, confessing my sin and the sin of my people Israel, and presenting my plea before the Lord my God for the holy hill of my God, while I was speaking in prayer, the man Gabriel, whom I had seen in the vision at the first, came to me in swift flight at the time of the evening sacrifice. He made me understand, speaking with me and saying, O Daniel, I have now come out to give you insight and understanding. At the beginning of your pleas for mercy a word went out, and I have come to tell it to you, for you are greatly loved. Therefore consider the word and understand the vision. So, apart from the other time that the devil opposed him, he was always on time with messages that he was sent to deliver. You should know that it was not only in the case of Daniel that he had an opposition. He faces oppositions every time he goes to deliver messages because of the classified nature of his messages. Like announcing the birth of Jesus to Mary was top classified message. Why the incidents in Daniel was recorded was because he had to tell Daniel the reason he came late. It was not like God did not answer his prayers on time. It was because he was delayed on the way. This was also a lesion for believers, who pray to God for things and are expecting answers. If it seems that the answer is delaying and God is not responding on time as they expected, then, it may be that the Prince of Persia of that time is opposing the Angel Gabriel of the time from being back with the answer to such prayers. So, all I am trying to tell you in this video is that Angel Gabriel is a very strong angel, he is fierce looking, and is also capable of defeating the devil. Now, back to our main text on the book of Enoch. It is interesting to note that God gave the archangel specific instructions. For example, Michael was instructed in Enoch chapter 10 verse 15 to 20. To Michael likewise the Lord said, Go and announce his crime to Samiaza, and to the others who are with him, who have been associated with women, that they might be polluted with all their impurity. And when all their sons shall be slain, when they shall see the perdition of their beloved, bind them for 70 generations underneath the earth, even to the day of judgment, and of consummation, until the judgment, the effect of which will last forever, be completed. Then shall they be taken away into the lowest depths of the fire in torments, and in confinement shall they be shut up forever. Immediately after this shall he, together with them, burn and perish. They shall be bound until the consummation of many generations. Destroy all the souls addicted to dalliance, and the offspring of the watchers, for they have tyrannized over mankind. Let every oppressor perish from the face of the earth. Let every evil work be destroyed. So, from this passage, it shows that both angels Michael and Gabriel were sent on similar assignments to destroy, and cause to be destroyed all the evil that was planted by the fallen watchers and their children, the Nephilim. This buttressed the point that Angel Gabriel is a fighter and also a killer angel, like Michael. He will not hesitate to execute vengeance and judgment on anyone that he was assigned to destroy by God. He is not only a messenger angel but a fierce warrior. Thank you for your support.